A deadly chase is ensuing in space as time-traveling fighter pilot Adam Reed prepares to time jump in the year 2050 where time travel is possible. Adam steals a jet to time travel, but the AI system warns him that his location can be traced by the people to whom the jet belongs to. He pays no heed and creates a wormhole in space. Just as the people behind him are closing in, he enters the wormhole into Sapphirus. In 2022, 12-year-old Adam Reed is chased by some bullies in school. They get hold of him and beat him up badly because he uses his smart and sassy mouth. This is regular to Adam, and his mom gets called to school often. Mrs. Ellie Reed is called, and Adam gets suspended. Ellie is a widow, and her husband died in a car accident a year and a half ago. Ellie drives Adam to home and warns him that his behavior is jeopardizing her job. Due to these complaints, she often has to leave work in the middle and visit his school. She tells him not to land himself in trouble and focus on his studies, but Adam dismisses her tersely. At night, Ellie informs Adam about her going out with a friend and asks him to take care in her absence. Ellie leaves and Adam starts playing a VR game in his bedroom. The light goes out and his dog, Hawking, suspects some activity and leaves the room. Adam follows the dog out in the backyard. When he finds his dog in the nearby woods, he notices unusually burned trees missing their top and ashes falling down. He hears some strange noises and rushes back to his house with the dog. Returning back, they hear the same noise coming from the shack behind their house. Adam inspects the shack and finds a wounded person hiding inside. He thinks that the person is a pilot who is bleeding heavily. This guy asks Adam about his age and his mom's whereabouts, but when they converse, they have the same attitude and sass. The pilot enters the house to eat and clean his wounds, but dodges all questions from Adam, saying that all things are classified, but weirdly knows many things like how to close their fridge, Adam's name, birthday, and the dog's name. They also share the same scar under their chins and wear the same watch of Adam's father. This pilot is none other than Adam from the future. They go back into the woods, and older Adam explains that he was getting to 2018, but he did not double-check the location and accidentally landed in 2022. He needs to be in 2018, however. His jet, which had burned the trees, will not let him fly it due to his injury. The jet works on a DNA scan, and older Adam asks little Adam to scan the remote. This works and they are able to access the jet. However, the jet has been damaged and needs some time to repair itself. Older Adam puts it on self-repair mode and decides to rest sometime to regain his energy to fly the jet, and rest in the shack while looking at the picture of his wife, Laura. Little Adam goes in the house to welcome Ellie, and mistreats her date who dropped her home. This upsets Ellie, and she goes out in the backyard to get some air. Older Adam sees her and reminisces about his time with her. Next morning, after Ellie leaves for work, older Adam decides to visit the drugstore to mend his wound. Little Adam reminds of his pilot's attire dripping in blood, which makes his attire a bit suspicious. Older Adam borrows his late father's favorite jacket to appear less conspicuous. Older Adam advises little Adam to be nice to their mom and treat her better, as she is also suffering from the loss and he will regret not loving her in the future. They find the drugstore, and as older Adam shops for medicines, little Adam waits outside only to bump into his bullies. They surround him to beat him up, but older Adam intervenes and encourages them to fight each other so that little Adam can learn and grow from this experience. However, the bully beats Adam without giving him a chance to retaliate. Little Adam runs away crying, which hurts older Adam. He threatens the bullies and makes them promise to never bother little Adam again. Back in the house, little Adam locks the shack door and goes through older Adam's stuff and refuses to open the door on older Adam's requests. He finds the picture of Laura and asks her name. Older Adam tells that she is his wife and leaves in an upset mood. He goes to a bar where he happens to see Ellie. She is sharing her sorrows about her husband's death to the bartender and concerns for her son, thinking that he hates her. Adam cuts in to advise her that she should not appear so strong to her son and let him know that she is also grieving much like her son. Ellie notices his jacket, which is similar to the one her husband used to wear. Adam then assures her son doesn't hate her, and he loves her more than he knows. He leaves the bar, but Ellie feels confused by this encounter. She chases after him but finds no one. Next day, a new jet appears over the lake in 2018, piloted by Christos and Maya Sorian. Maya is the head of the company from which older Adam stole the jet. She has also brought some robots to capture older Adam. Meanwhile, older Adam tells how he met Laura with little Adam. He explains that he met her in the academy during their training. Some years ago, she jumped to a timeline but never made it back to 2050. Saurian's company told him that Laura's jet had broken into pieces when re-entering to 2050 timeline, but Laura was the best pilot in the program and had written a book on re-entry, so her death doesn't make any sense. Older Adam decided to investigate as Saurian tampered with the logs. Little Adam is surprised to hear this as Saurian happened to be his father's partner and appeared to be a good lady, but older Adam tells him that Saurian took over the project after Dad died and bought all the right people at the right time. She has the control on the most valuable resource on Earth, which is time. It was Adam's dad who accidentally discovered time traveling while developing Adam Project, which gave birth to wormhole creation. Hawking then reacts to an unseen object in the house, which alerts older Adam. He asks little Adam to grab his bag and prepare to run. The robots enter the house from the front door, and older Adam flashes a ball-shaped grenade, and the robots are killed. He runs in the backyard and defeats other robots with a lightsaber-like weapon. Saurian and Christos appear with their jet and more robots. Christos and other robots surround both Adams, and Christos beats older Adam. Suddenly, someone starts shooting at the jet, who happens to be Laura. Saurian and Christos escape with their jet while Laura and older Adam defeat the rest of the robots. Laura and both Adams try to escape in her truck, only to be chased and attacked by Saurian's jet. They drive off in the woods, but two robots chase them on hoverboards. They eventually get rid of them and drive to a secluded cabin which belongs to Laura so that they can plan their next move. She reveals that she has been living in the cabin since 2018 and has been waiting for Adam to come and rescue her, but she is not happy that Adam has visited his younger self and has complicated the matters even more. She further explains that in 2050 she noticed a strange log of a time jump in the year 2018. Upon investigating, she came to know that in the same year, Adam's father launched Adam Project online. So Saurian went back into the 2018 timeline and gave some investment tips to her younger self and gained control of the company. This has enabled Saurian to be in complete control of time on Earth in the 2050 timeline, and the dark and endangered future is the result of this interference done by Saurian in 2018. When Laura was investigating, Saurian found out and installed a bomb on Laura's jet. When Laura was getting back to 2050 after her time travel, she got caught up in the blast but survived luckily. Laura instigates older Adam to not think about saving her but rather think of saving the future. She asks him to travel to 2018 as he intended before and stop time traveling from being invented. Older Adam refuses as the jet won't allow both of them inside due to different DNAs, and his plan was to save her all along. If he follows Laura's plan, then time traveling will never have been discovered, resulting in Laura and Adam never meeting and falling in love. But Laura is certain that their love should not compromise the sake of others in the future. They have lived their lives together happily in 2050. And that's what matters the most. A bond like this will never vanish, and they will surely meet one way or another in the new future. Just then, the security alarm goes off, indicating that their location has been found. Laura forces both Adams to run to the jet and travel to 2018 according to the plan, while she distracts Christos and Saurian to buy some time. She engages Christos in a gunfight and stops him from following Adam. Older Adam convinces little Adam to travel with him to 2018 so that he can meet Dad. Little Adam agrees and they fire up the jet together. Saurian arrives at the cabin in her jet and sees Adam's jet flying and preparing to time jump. She angrily kills Laura and chases Adam's jet with Christos. Adam uses his flying skills and quickly hides in a cave with the jet. They realize that the jet has only one time jump left, and if they leave this timeline, they will be able to return to respective timelines, so they still decide to travel to 2018. As soon as Christos is distracted, Adam flies out in the sky and time jumps to 2018. Both Adams reach 2018, and older Adam makes little Adam promise to not tell their father, Louis Reed, about his eventual death, as this will mess with the timeline. Louis notices older Adam sitting in the classroom at the back and immediately recognizes him to be his son Adam. Little Adam runs up to Louis and hugs him tightly. They explain the reason behind their time travel and their plan for 2018 timeline, but Louis refuses to hear anything that might tamper with his timeline and alter the future. This angers older Adam, and he ends up punching his dad. Louis punches him back and scolds him for raising hand on his family. They finally discuss details in a motel, and older Adam reveals Sorian to be evil and how she will take over Louis' project and benefit from it in the future. Louis is adamant and still refuses to do anything and affect the timeline. Older Adam angrily scolds Louis and asks him to stop being a scientist and start being a father, and leaves the motel room. Louis talks to little Adam and explains to him that he cannot go against his rules and mess with time, and takes his leave. Meanwhile, Sorian travels to the 2018 timeline to meet his younger self and manipulates her to follow her instructions. Younger Sorian is not happy to see her older self and voices her opinion that her older self's instructions that have been followed by her have been unethical and evil, resulting in environmental damage. Older Sorian then convinces her that this company is all they have wanted, and this is their legacy, and they have worked hard and sacrificed a lot, but they need to work together more to prevent the government from putting their HNs on their company and its assets. Back at the motel, little Adam reminds older Adam that no matter how much their dad was tired and absent from their lives, he still managed to spend time with them and be there as much as he could. Louis also ditches work and stays home to spend time with an even younger Adam at home, surprising his wife Ellie. Next day, both Adams go to Sorian's company and plan to blow up the particle accelerator, which is the part of Adam Project, and will be the cause for creation of wormholes. Little Adam stays hidden and helps older Adam to fight off robots by controlling a drone. When a car tries to hit older Adam, Louis averts it and saves Adam. Louis explains that it is worthless to blow the reactor, as Sorian can build a new one, and instead they should destroy the hard drive which contains the equations and designs of Louis, which will result in creation of time travel. Meanwhile, little Adam is seen by Sorian's jet outside the company and kidnapped, presumably. Older Adam and Louis enter the chamber of the reactor and retrieve the hard drive. Before they could destroy it, both Sorians appear with little Adam at gunpoint and threaten them to hand over the drive. Older Adam winks at little Adam, and he distracts Sorian, which fires a hole in the reactor's glass panel. This breaks the electromagnetic seal, which starts sucking all metal objects to it. Little Adam gets stuck with a robot to the panel, and Louis tries to deactivate the system. Older Adam is attacked by Christos just then. Little Adam punches the robot with his glove that he used to control the drone, and tries to help older Adam with a lightsaber weapon, but he is easily pushed away by Christos. Christos chokes older Adam, but a metal door flies towards them, taking Christos with it. As Adams and Louis run to escape the incoming explosion, Sorian stops them by firing a futuristic gun unaffected by electromagnet at Louis. But the bullet covered in steel snaps and hits younger Sorian, which kills older Sorian as well. Adams and Louis save themselves and rush out of the facility, go back to their house in 2018. As the effects of a 30-year changed future will show up late, they decide to play catch with each other and spend the last moments together till both Adams disappear. In the future, older Adam is reunited with Laura at the training academy, just the way he had explained their first meeting. And little Adam shares a hug with his mom, just the way older Adam has asked.